WJTS News, I'm Charlotte Olson. A Southeast DuBois County man escaped injury when the skid loader he was operating early Tuesday evening caught fire that inflicted a large amount of damage to the unit. Just before 6 o'clock last night, crews with the Schnellville Volunteer Fire Department were called to Greg Huffman Farms, which is located along the 3100 block of South 1025 East, where a report says that Huffman was using a Bobcat skid loader. It was at that time that Huffman told firefighters that he noticed smoke coming from the unit and then the unit's engine quit. Schnellville Fire Chief Mark Fisher says that Huffman was able to crawl out of the machine and call 911. Firefighters arrived and extinguished the blaze, and most of which Fisher says was limited to the engine compartment where the fire originated. The loader was insured. The cause of the fire, which resulted in an estimated of $10,000 in damages, is unsure at this time. 16 Schnellville firefighters along with three trucks remained at the scene for about 20 minutes. A Huntingburg woman was booked into the DuBois County Security Center on a charge of an OWI after she crashed her pickup on a county road Tuesday night. At around 8:15 last night, deputies with the DuBois County Sheriff's Department were called to a reported single vehicle accident along County Road 600 East, north of County Road 700 South. An investigation found that 31-year-old Maria McKnight of Huntingburg had been traveling southbound on County Road 600 East, rounding a curve, and became distracted. Deputies say that McKnight ran off the north side of the roadway into a ditch and up an embankment and came to rest facing south. McKnight was treated at the scene by Memorial Hospital EMS but declined to be taken to the Jasper facility. However, she was eventually taken to Memorial by authorities for a blood draw after being suspected of operating while under the influence. Once at the hospital, a test came back positive for marijuana as well as blood alcohol content of 0.10%. McKnight was taken to the DuBois County Security Center and faces a charge of driving while intoxicated. There are over 8 million people and counting who have pledged on the current itcanwait.com website. The AT&T It Can Wait campaign is part of an initiative to prevent anyone from using their phone while driving. Our 18 WJTS News reporter Prisma Lopez-Marin gives more insight on the It Can Wait virtual reality app that was presented to Jasper High School students on Monday morning.
No post is worth a life is among the many pledge phrases that is presented for the AT&T It Can Wait campaign. This campaign was presented to Jasper High School students by Pepper Mulrin, who is the Director of External Affairs for AT&T. This presentation was mostly to elaborate on the importance for high school students to not text and drive while operating a vehicle.
A provider of technology in this area, AT&T recognizes the importance of driving home the message, no pun intended, that it can wait, that no text, no glance, no selfie, no post, nothing on social media is worth a life. We value the lives of everyone, especially these young people, and the distractions, the temptations to them while they're driving are just astronomical. So if we can get the message to them that being very present when they're driving is very important, keeping their eyes on the road, keeping their hands on the wheel, that it can wait.
As part of her presentation, Mulrin also showed a video called Close to Home that showed 6 different people who went about their daily routine, and because they glanced at their phone because of texting and driving, it resulted in severe consequences. Mulrin also engaged students to pledge by signing the It Can Wait poster. Jasper High School students testify on why they signed the poster.
We signed it because we believe that the text can wait and you can put your phone in the back seat and wait until you're parked. It's not worth replying or you'll die.
Jasper students also engaged in trying the virtual reality app as the simulation shows the real consequences of looking at your phone while driving. The real-life experience is possible with the 360 camera visual technique as the user sees it with the AT&T cardboard designed with lenses which allows the user to immerse to the environment they are viewing. Using these lenses makes your eyes view the images as a single image, which creates the illusion of depth through stereoscope. Being exposed to innovative technology apps is not new at Jasper High School, as we spoke with Erin Spellmeyer, a Jasper teacher of biomedical sciences and biology, and she's also a technology leader at the high school who explains their current technology tools.
Right now, we have, starting this year, we are using a learning management system called Canvas. And so Canvas is just like whenever you go to college and you have Blackboard or anything like that, where all of your assignments are, all of your discussions are posted. That is something that we have adopted this year. And with the students' new devices this year, they are able to access Canvas pretty much any time throughout the day. And not all the teachers, but very slowly the teachers are trying to use Canvas to get the kids ready and more knowledgeable once they get to college. And then also those kids, even if they choose not to go to college, just that they know how to navigate around and to find different sources and how to even upload something, because we find even kids, something so simple to a lot of us as checking their emails. Kids really kind of get lost in how to check an email because they have text messages. So that's something that we've been trying to, teach them and hold them accountable for, is something as simple as just making sure you are available throughout the day and what is the best way for them to be available. And we're finding that it may not be email, but that they still need to know how to check their email, and we're trying to show them how that's important. And then also they are able to use their phones in between passing periods, and in between passing periods we can send them notifications and announcements of things that maybe we didn't get to in class today, or even if it's just a reminder, hey, don't forget to make sure you get that assignment turned in for tomorrow.
Spellmeyer also indicates that business leaders such as Kimball, Master Band, and OFS have encouraged the high schools locally to be more present with the technology implementation, as it will help the Jasper High School students in their future careers. For 18 WJTS, this is Prisma Lopez-Marin.
Thank you, Prisma. It's important to deliver this message to high school students as technology is more and more present in their everyday lives. According to the National Safety Council, young drivers report that the highest level of phone-related car accidents do involve technology. Now, while this may be the case, any motorist driving on the road, regardless of age group, has the responsibility to be focused on driving and not on using their phone or other technology. A high-speed pursuit along Interstate 69 spanning multiple counties Tuesday afternoon ended with the arrest of a Lawrence County man. At 12:15 p.m. yesterday, dispatchers with the Indiana State Police Regional Dispatch Center in Bloomington sent out a call for troopers in the area of I-69 to look for a gray 2000 Buick sedan that they say was driven by 24-year-old Bradley Barger of Bedford. Police say that Barger was wanted on 2 active warrants through Lawrence County for domestic violence charges. Lawrence County authorities say Barger was southbound on I-69 passing State Road 58. A trooper spotted Barger just after a quarter after 12 southbound on I-69 at 65.5 mile marker, 3.5 miles north of Washington, and then began to follow him, requesting additional officers following before attempting to pull him over. Then at the 59-mile marker, after having additional troopers with him, the trooper attempted to conduct a traffic stop of which Barger failed to pull over, accelerating from speeds near 80 miles an hour to an increase of 100 miles per hour. Police say the pursuit continued southbound through Pike County and into Gibson. Troopers were positioned north of the 33-mile marker at the State Road 64 Huntingburg-Princeton exit to attempt to deploy tire deflation devices. They say as Barger approached the stop sticks, he swerved and crashed into a bridge. Barger exited his vehicle and attempted to jump off of the bridge and into the Patoka River. Troopers grabbed Barger to keep him from jumping, and the physical restraint ended in a fight in which Barger struck out one trooper in an effort to continue to try and jump. He was taken into custody just after 12:30 p.m. Barger was transported to St. Mary's Hospital in Evansville for treatment of lacerations incurred during the crash. He was released from the hospital care and transported to the Gibson County Jail, where he was booked on a level 6 felony count of resisting law enforcement with a vehicle, as well as a Class A misdemeanor count of battery on a police officer. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.